Nature spent millions of years drawing a line in the sand, a line between the lion and the tiger, the leopard and the jaguar. But humans, we decided to erase that line. And what crawled out of the shadows isn't a majestic miracle. It's a biological glitch that nature never intended to see the light of day. From cats that literally never stop growing until their organs fail, to Frankenstein predators with the strength of a tank but the immune system of a glass house. Today, we're peeling back the curtain on the world of big cat hybrids, the beautiful, the broken, and the ones that, quite frankly, should have never existed. Have you ever imagined what would happen if a tiger mated with a lion and produced offspring? Well, that might just be wishful thinking. These two big cats live in different habitats, thousands of kilometers apart. But, in reality, crossbreeding between tigers and lions does exist. So, what are they like? This time, we'll discuss an extraordinary animal you might not have heard of, the tigon. Tigons are hybrids, or crossbreeds between a male tiger and a female lion. They exhibit visible traits from both parents. They can have spots from their mother and stripes from their father. Any mane a male tigon has will be shorter and less pronounced than a lion's mane, and more similar in type to a male tiger's ruff. Their fur color ranges from pale ochre to yellowish brown. They also have spots on their faces similar to those of their father, the tiger. In terms of personality, tigons are more like tigers. They are excellent swimmers, enjoy water, and don't hesitate to show their love. Tigons do not exceed the size of their parent species because they inherit growth-inhibiting genes from both parents, but they do not exhibit any dwarfism or miniaturization. They often weigh around 180 kilograms. Tigons were long thought to be sterile. However, in 1943, a 15-year-old lion-tiger hybrid was successfully mated at Munich's Hellebrunn Zoo. The female cub was then raised to adulthood. The male Tigon was sterile, while the female was fertile. At the Alipore Zoo in India, a female Tigon named Rudrani, born in 1971, was successfully mated with a male Asiatic lion named Debabrata. These rare second-generation hybrids are called litigons. Rudrani produced 7 litigons in her lifetime. Some of them reached impressive sizes. A litigon named Kubanakan weighed at least 363 kilograms, stood 1.32 meters at the shoulder, and had a total length of 3.5 meters. There have also been reports of titigons resulting from crosses between female tigons and male tigers. Tigon resemble golden tigers, but their markings are less contrasting. A female tigon, born in 1978, named Noelle, shared a cage in the Shambhala Wildlife Sanctuary with a male Siberian tiger named Anton, as her keepers believed she was sterile. In 1983, Noelle produced a tigon named Nathaniel. Because Nathaniel is 3/4 tiger, he has darker stripes than Noelle and makes a more tiger-like call compared to the mix of calls used by his mother. Because he is only 1/4 the size of a lion, Nathaniel did not grow a mane. Nathaniel died of cancer at the age of 9. Noelle also suffered from a severe form of cancer that killed her shortly after being diagnosed. Like most hybrid animals, tigons are typically less healthy than their parents. They are also highly susceptible to cancer, are born with birth defects, and have hormonal imbalances. These factors contribute to their shorter lifespans than lions or tigers. Tigon are found only in captivity, as the habitats of tigers and lions do not overlap. However, in the past, Asiatic lions coexisted with Bengal tigers in the Indian wilderness, as well as in countries where Caspian tigers were once found, such as Iran and Turkey. In India, there were plans to relocate some lions from their current habitat in the Gir forest to the Kuno Wildlife Sanctuary, which has a number of tigers. However, this was not implemented until December 2017, likely due to political reasons, as in the case of the state of Gujarat, where the government did not want other countries to have lions in their forests. In the next video, we will discuss the Tigon's cousin, the Liger. They are both the result of crossbreeding between a tiger and a lion, but from opposite pairs, a male lion and a tigress. What happens if a lion and a tiger crossbreed? In the previous video, we saw one of them, the Tigon, and this time we'll introduce another hybrid, the Liger. After previously discussing Tigons, now we'll discuss Ligers. Ligers and Tigons are both the result of crossbreeding between lions and tigers. Ligers are the result of crossbreeding. The offspring of a male lion and a female tiger means that ligers have parents of different species, but this similarity in genus only exists in captivity. Today, because the habitats of their parent species do not overlap in the wild. They typically grow much larger than their parent species, because ligers are the hybrid offspring of lions and tigers. They carry many different traits from both parents, but ligers have more traits from their lion parent than from their tiger parent. They are large-bodied, and male ligers will have manes like male lions, but often shorter than their fathers. They have dark, tawny fur with broad heads. They often have faint tiger stripes inherited from their mothers. Ligers enjoy swimming like tigers and are also social like lions. The liger is the largest known cat in the world. Male ligers can reach 3 to 3.6 meters in length, making them slightly larger than a large male lion or tiger. They weigh significantly more than either a lion or a tiger. A non-obese male liger named Hercules was recognized as the largest living cat on Earth in 2013, when, at just 3 years old and already weighing 408.25 kilograms, he measured 3.33 meters long and stood 1.25 meters tall at the shoulder. The Valley of the Kings Wildlife Refuge in Wisconsin has a male liger named Nook, who weighs over 550 kilograms. For comparison, the record for lions and tigers in captivity is under 1,100 pounds. White ligers are not impossible, but they are extremely rare. The first known white liger was born in December 2013 at the Myrtle Beach Safari in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, to a white male lion and a white tigress. And there are no black ligers, as very few melanistic tigers have ever been recorded, and no reports of black lions have ever been substantiated. Since blue tigers or Maltese tigers likely no longer exist, grey or blue ligers are highly unlikely. Ligers often suffer from obesity because they don't get enough exercise in their small habitats and enclosures. Animal species have a natural hormone that can stop excessive growth in either parent. However, in the case of ligers, lionesses carry this hormone, so a male lion mating with a tigress will produce a much larger liger-shaped cat. Ligers appear to experience a growth spurt early in life. Hormonal issues may contribute to this. Ligers grow rapidly when very young, and then slow down as they approach their adult size. By the time they reach 6 years of age, all growth has occurred. Ligers have a relatively long lifespan. Sashta, who spent her entire life at the Hubble Zoo in Utah, USA, still holds the record for the longest-lived liger. She was born in May 1948 and died in 1972 at the age of 24. Ligers are fast, capable of running up to 50 miles per hour. Their size doesn't hinder their running speed. They are as fast as lions and are generally considered faster by experts. If you were chased by one of these animals, its weight would hit you, knocking you unconscious or even knocking you out. A liger's roar sounds like a lion's because ligers are essentially a cross between a tiger and a lion. However, there are times when a liger's roar will sound more like a tiger's roar. Most ligers born up until the last few decades were actually the result of accidents, meaning their breeding was unintentional. However, recently, they have been intentionally bred in captivity as a unique attraction. Like all cats, they are hypercarnivores, eating mostly meat, consuming on average about 10 kilograms of meat daily. But like all cats, they also occasionally consume grass. The idea that ligers have a weak immune system is a myth, but it is often said that one of the problems of being a hybrid is that their immune system is compromised. In fact, ligers appear to have hybrid vigor, meaning that they are often healthier, larger and stronger. But although ligers have not been studied in depth, there is an argument that they have a greater chance of experiencing genetic problems and other defects. Mother tigers need assistance during childbirth because ligers are considered one of the largest cats on the planet. Mother tigers usually require a cesarean section to safely deliver their cubs, as they are larger than typical tiger cubs. Accredited zoos discourage crossbreeding of big cats. Crossbreeding between big cat species is unethical and is the result of greed or irresponsible breeding. Leopards and lions. They both compete to be the #1 predator on the African savanna. Meetings between these two predators often end in deadly combat. But what happens when these two predators crossbreed? This time, we will discuss the result of a crossbreed between a leopard and a lion, the Leopon. The Leopon, a crossbreed between a male lion and a female leopard, is a unique combination of two iconic big cats. They are rarely found in the wild, and more often found as a result of human breeding. In the world of big cat hybrids, few are as fascinating and enigmatic as the Leopon. A majestic blend of the lion's strength and the leopard's grace, the Leopon captivates the imagination of enthusiasts and biologists alike. While some hybrids have gained fame due to their large size or unique appearance, the Leopon remains an enigma, and many are unaware of its existence. The Leopon's body structure is similar to that of the leopard, but it tends to be slightly larger. However, their heads bear a stronger resemblance to lions, often accompanied by a mane, although it is less pronounced than in adult lions. This mane is particularly visible on male Leopons and distinguishes them from their leopard parents. A Leopon's coat typically displays the characteristic leopard rosettes, but this pattern can sometimes be overlaid on a lighter background, resembling a lion's pelt. The concept of a lion-Leopon hybrid is not new. In fact, ancient texts and artwork sporadically mention creatures that could be interpreted as Leopons. However, these references are often shrouded in myth and legend. However, it was only in recent times, specifically in the 20th century, that confirmed occurrences of Leopons were documented. The most notable occurrence occurred in captivity. In 1910, a Leopon was reportedly bred in Kolhapur, India, and was described as having a lion's mane and a mixed coat pattern. The Leopon is undeniably a majestic sight, embodying a beautiful blend of both parent species. On average, a Leopon is larger than a leopard, but smaller than a lion. Adult male Leopons may weigh between 90 and 120 kilograms, while females typically fall on the lower end of the scale. Their physique leans more toward the agile and streamlined build of the leopard, allowing them to be quite agile. Leopons have the characteristic spotted rosettes of the leopard, but these can sometimes be seen on lighter, lion-like coats, particularly on their bellies and legs. The Leopon's face is a charming mix, often with the broadness of a lion, but the intricate patterning of a leopard. Behaviorally, leopons exhibit traits from both parents. They may exhibit the social tendencies of lions in some situations, especially if raised in groups, but can also exhibit the solitary and stealthy nature of leopards, especially when hunting or exploring. They are reported to be as adept at climbing trees as leopards, but also have a deep, lion-like roar. Like other hybrids, leopons can face health challenges. They may inherit genetic problems from both parent species or develop complications unique to their hybrid nature. Male lions are often sterile, while females may retain the ability to reproduce. Their lifespan is typically similar to that of leopards, ranging from 12 to 15 years in captivity. Controversy often surrounds the practice of breeding hybrid animals like lions. Some argue that this practice is unethical and diverts attention from conservation efforts for native species. Both lions and leopards face the threat of extinction in their natural habitats. In the world of big cat hybrids, the Jaglion stands out as a rare and fascinating hybrid of jaguar and lion. Ancient texts and folklore mention mythical creatures and fabled beasts, alluding directly to Jaglion-like entities. What is a Jaglion? A Jaglion is a combination of the names of its parent species, a male jaguar and a female lion. This animal is quite rare and is found in only a few zoos worldwide. The first Jaglion was born at Hagenbeck Zoo in Germany in 1912. Since then, several other Jaglions have been born in various places around the world, including India, South Africa, and the United States. However, its population remains small and endangered due to the rarity of mating between jaguars and lions in the wild. This is due to the limited geographic overlap between lions and jaguars in the wild. Currently, the most likely place to see a Jaglion in person is at the Bear Creek Wildlife Sanctuary in Ontario, Canada. There are two Jaglions, Jazara, female, and Tsunami, male, the result of an accidental mating between a black jaguar named Diablo and a lioness named Lola, who were raised together and inseparable. Tsunami looks like a hybrid of both parents, but Jazara is a melanistic Jaglion, having inherited the jaguar's dominant melanism gene. It was previously unknown how the jaguar's dominant melanism gene would interact with the lion's coloration genes. Jaglions inherit a unique blend of physical traits from their parent species, making them a fascinating sight to behold. Size-wise, Jaglions often fall somewhere between a jaguar father and a lioness mother. They are powerfully built, with muscle definition that demonstrates the strength of a lion and the agility of a jaguar. The Jaglion's coat is where things get really interesting. Most Jaglions display a mix of rosettes, a characteristic of jaguars, combined with the lighter background color of the lion. However, there is variation. Some Jaglions have more prominent manes, especially if they are males, although not as pronounced as those of purebred lions. Their eyes, often a dazzling color, possess the depth of a jaguar's gaze, combined with the majesty of a lion's gaze, making it one of the most distinctive features of this hybrid. The Jaglion's behavior is as unique as its appearance, offering a blend of traits from its parent species. From the jaguar, it may inherit a certain degree of solitary behavior and stealthy movements, often attributed to the jaguar's hunting style in the dense rainforest. From the lioness, this may indicate a more social disposition, given that lions are known for their pride dynamics. If raised in a group or with other animals, Jaglions' behavior may vary. Their adaptability is commendable, often shaping their behavior based on their environment and the animals they are raised with. However, like all big cats, they have an innate predatory instinct, which sometimes manifests unexpectedly. In captivity, the health and welfare of jaglions can be a concern. Like other hybrids, they may face certain health challenges due to their genetic makeup. Their lifespan, while variable, is often the same as that of their parent species, unless significant health complications arise. Furthermore, ethical considerations also come into play when breeding such hybrids. While they are certainly intriguing, it is important to ensure that their health and well-being are not compromised for commercial or entertainment purposes. Imagine a cross between a sleek and agile mountain lion and a beautifully spotted leopard, and it turns out such an animal does exist. This time we'll discuss an extraordinary animal. This exotic creature combines the grace of a puma with the strength of a leopard, resulting in a stunning cat with a surprising twist: the pumapard. The pumapard is the result of a rare cross between a puma, also known as a cougar, and a leopard. This crossbreeding can occur between a male puma and a female leopard, or vice versa, a female puma and a male leopard. Historical records indicate the first successful crossbreeding occurred in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. 2 hybrid cubs were born in Chicago, USA, followed 2 years later by 3 sets of twins born at Karl Hagenbeck's zoo in Hamburg, Germany. 3 pumapards were born, but most did not reach adulthood. One of the surviving pumapards was purchased and exhibited at the Berlin Zoo in 1898. Although recorded, pumapards are extremely rare. In fact, their existence in the wild has never been reliably documented. Most news reports concern free-roaming pumapards, such as the one that was widely reported in England in 2023. A documentary in the United Kingdom revealed a camera trap photo allegedly taken by a puma. The photo shows a large cat hunting in rural Kent. Features such as the shape of its neck muscles, ears and tail do not match those of a domestic cat. Experts believe that naturally interbreeding between pumas and leopards presents significant challenges. Their habitats are vastly different. Pumas originate from the Americas, while leopards originate from Africa and Asia. Furthermore, their hunting behavior patterns and mating seasons are likely incompatible. However, successful artificial crossbreeding in captivity has genetically proven that pumas and leopards have the ability to reproduce. Researchers who have observed captive pumapards have noted several distinctive characteristics. In general, pumapards have long bodies, similar to pumas, but are smaller. Their growth is stunted, resulting in them only reaching about half the size of their parents. In addition to their relatively short bodies, pumapards also have shorter legs than pumas and leopards. Their head shape usually combines characteristics of both parents, but sometimes leans more toward one side or the other. Besides their physique, the pumaard's body pattern also reflects a blend of both parent species. Their fur is usually yellowish-brown like the puma, but with black spots resembling a leopard. These spots may not be as distinct as those on a true leopard, and their distribution on the body can vary. The practice of interspecies crossbreeding, such as that practiced with pumapards, is controversial. Supporters argue that it can enrich our knowledge of animal genetics and evolution. However, on the other hand, many oppose this practice. They believe that forced crossbreeding can cause suffering to the resulting animals. Pumapards, for example, are known to suffer from dwarfism or stunted growth. This can lead to various health problems, such as bone and joint abnormalities. Furthermore, Pumapards born in captivity are often separated from their parents' natural habitats. They cannot learn proper hunting behavior, potentially making it difficult to survive if released into the wild. Thank you for watching. Please share your thoughts in the comments section. If you enjoyed this video, please click like and don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video.